What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back with another Elite Dangerous tutorial. So today we're starting in system EGM 559. You want to do this, that way you can get your LTT 198 permit, which is locked behind the Torval mining LTD. You can do a couple different missions to raise this up. Easiest one, of course, is always going to be the courier mission. So we're just going to fly around to a couple of different areas here to see how long it actually takes our local reputation to go up. We're starting at a neutral, so we haven't actually done any missions at all yet. And I want to see how many missions it actually takes to turn in just doing courier missions to rank up. I also have a lot of salvage missions around here and a little bit of combat missions, but nothing too crazy. Specific example, we're going to be going for reputation. So you want to turn in your mission and make sure it says reputation whenever you're gaining your reward. Looks like we are cordial right now, so we want to get inside of this little green zone to get the permit. All right, so this is our last step on this little loop here. Now, for anyone curious on why we're doing courier missions over other missions, there's no particular reason. This is a little bit out in the middle of nowhere, so I took an exploration ship out here. So the system we're landing in currently is the closest to the actual sun. So if you're wanting to do the fastest courier missions, I would probably just jump back and forth between this place and the other one.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Which we are currently in Lordine system. All right, so that at least should put us in a decent spot for him. So we're about halfway through that bar. We'll see if they actually give us the reputation mission. I've noticed every single one of these places, they don't actually have any rank up missions for the people. So we're focusing specifically on the minor faction line. So now we just hop back over to the system that we started out in and repeat the process. All right, so now that we are back in EGM 559, you want to select the Torval mining LTD, which is going to be this dude right here. And you can head over to the alt tab just to see, out of curiosity, if you're able to rank up. I'm assuming we need to be in the green. Yeah, it still says it's locked behind that, so then we can head over to our transportation tab and just keep on doing a couple more missions. So we actually got kind of lucky. So one of the systems that we took the missions from to head over here from EGM took us to an area called HR 197. From HR 197, it has several missions to this Guantanamo system over at the Baylock docks. We're able to grab a couple of these missions here. As you guys can see, it also has a Torval mining LTD, so it's another place where you can mine up the reputation on. Especially if it's going to be in multiple places in the same system, that's going to be even better for us. All right, so after about 10 to 15 missions, you should have your reputation maxed out to the point where you're allied, and then it's going to have the permit acquisition opportunity, which will take you over to where we're heading towards. Now, one thing to keep in mind while you're doing this, you're going to grab missions from EGM 559, you're going to head over to random systems, check the stations there, and hover over each of the names. If you see a Torval mining LTD, grab extra missions there for the courier if you're doing it this route. That way you may end up in a system where you have 2 to 3 missions that are all stacked together from just doing various other colonies while you're moving along the area. That's how I did it, to stack it to be a little bit faster, since each place only gives you a couple missions at a time. Now, you might be wondering why you want to go here. Well, LTT 198, this is the place with the best mining lasers inside of Elite Dangerous, so we are heading over there right now. Once your reputation gets high enough and you grab the permit, all you have to do is head over to the galaxy map, and from here we are going over to LTT 198, which is where we just got our permit to go to. You know, you did this correctly. If you click 4, head over to your status page. Let's go down to where it says permits, and you're looking for LTT 198 permit. If you don't see that permit, then you need to do a few more missions. All right, so once you get over to LTT 198, you're going to head over to Zetians Recall. It's going to be found on one of the planetary rings. Once you get to about 6 seconds out, you want to drop your speed down to 75%. And this here is going to be the best mining lasers inside of Elite Dangerous currently. All right, so over at Zetians Recall, this is the mega ships that has our lasers. All right, so now that we made it to the ship, we just head over to the technology broker, and from here we're able to buy our mining lasers. If you're not wanting to mine in this system, the really cool thing is you can just ship them out to wherever your mining ship is. So that's why I recommend just doing this in an exploration ship. That way you can do it wherever you're wanting to. Now, you might be curious to see like how many you want to actually buy. I would buy at least 6. That way you're good. It'll cover the Type 9, the Cutter, bigger ones, and it'll also cover like the Type H, Python, whichever one you decide to use as your mining vessel. We'll also have a video out in the next few days on how to actually set up a mining ship inside of Elite Dangerous. All right, so we're looking to speak to Augustine Hester. The detailed surface scanner also here. The coolest thing is you get the modified mining lasers. These are going to be pre-engineered. You're going to need arsenic, phosphorus, ruthenium, and osmium. So you're probably going to win at least 6 of these before you like fully max everything out. But that is how you guys get your modified mining lasers and the detailed surface scanner if you guys are curious. We can see what we need. So we need mechanical components, niobium, germanium, mechanical scrap. If this guide helped you guys get your mining lasers, let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.